Dear English 101 students in the e-learning program, I'd like to welcome you all to listen and share in the discussion around the reading article of Module 3, which falls on pages 30 and 31 in the student's book. Please open your books to these pages and listen carefully to the discussion and instructions around it. The title of the article is Amazing Cities. The discussion and instructions will be given according to how the paragraphs appear in order. Remember that the article has the title Amazing Cities and the subtitle The Oldest, the Biggest, the Most Mysterious. The title deals with the whole article. The subtitle deals with the first 3 paragraphs, which make the first section. In order to understand the gist of the whole article, we need to clarify the meaning of some difficult words in the title and in each paragraph. In the title, we have the word amazing, which means something causes wonder and surprise. Then the word mysterious, which means something the reality and the nature of which cannot be understood. The phrase dates back to goes back to a certain time in history. The word rebuilt means built again. Through understanding the meaning of words and reading the paragraph carefully, we can say that the main idea is the world's oldest city is Jericho in the Middle East, which was first built around 8000 BC. In the second paragraph, we have the word ancient, which means very old. Then the word population, which means the number of people dwelling in a city or a country. The word height means the maximum point of expansion or largeness. Through understanding the meaning of words and reading the whole paragraph, we can say that the main idea is ancient Rome was the first city in the world to have a population of 1 million. In the third paragraph, the word advanced means highly developed. The word form means shape. The phrase system of drains means a set of procedures for getting rid of unneeded used water. The word plumbing means a set of pipeworks for drawing water into houses. Through understanding the meaning of words and reading the paragraph carefully, we can say that the main idea is the secret cities which were built 4,500 years ago in the Indus Valley, and namely in modern-day Pakistan, are the most mysterious cities in the world. In the fourth paragraph, the word democracy means a system of government through election and voting, and it was first adopted in ancient Athens. The word invention means something made by people, by hands, or in labs and factories that cannot be originally found in nature. The word slave means someone who is not free and can be owned, sold, or bought by people. The word collectively means all people being in one group. The word elected means chosen according to one's free will. The word tried means sued in a court for a crime. The word juries means a group of people at the court of law who have the right and authority to share in voting for or against the suspect of a crime, or it means the people who can take part in making a decision against or for a suspect of a crime at a court of law. Through understanding the meaning of words and reading the whole paragraph, we can say that the main idea is democracy is an old invention of ancient Athens of 500 BC. In the fifth paragraph, the word imagine means think without reasoning, or speculate or guess. The word enormous means very large. The word phenomenon means remarkable or unusual thing happening. Throughout understanding the meaning of words and reading the whole paragraph, we can say that the main idea is the enormous cities of Asia are not a modern phenomenon, as they have been bigger than cities in Europe throughout history. In the sixth paragraph, tower blocks means very tall buildings having offices, stores, and apartments that appear so high in the sky as towers. 6 stories means 6 floors, one over the other. Sightseers means people whose only concern is to see the landmarks and the sights in a city. Through understanding the meaning of words and reading the paragraph, we can say that the main idea is tower blocks were seen in ancient Rome and in the Middle Ages. In the seventh paragraph, typical means serving as a type or a common type. The word image means a picture of something in one's mind. The word a medieval or a medieval city means a city in the Middle Ages. The word smelly means issuing bad smell. The word unhealthy means harmful to one's body and mind. The word entirely means completely. The word public means related to the public or people. Through understanding the meaning of words and reading the whole passage, we can say that the main idea is, through understanding the meaning of words and reading the whole paragraph, we can say that the main idea is we have the misconception, wrong idea, that a medieval city used to be smelly and unhealthy. But the fact is that they really had public services that were relatively developed. In the eighth paragraph, the word urban means related to cities. The word acute means very serious, very severe, or coming to a crisis. The word dared means had the courage to. The word robbers means men cutting off roads with arms or to steal the passengers' money or belongings. Welfare means social program of charity and assistance. Distributed means gave or sent out to. Traffic congestion means having heavy traffic on the road. Ban means prevent or not allow or abolish. Wheeled vehicles means any means of transport with wheels. Through understanding the meaning of words and reading the whole paragraph, we can say that the main idea is crime, cutting off the roads of people by robbers, having many needy people, and traffic congestion are old and modern phenomena. We need to notify you of a number of reading strategies to find the information in any passage. The first strategy, please have a good control of the vocabulary items in the passage, as we've already done here. In some cases, you have to understand the meaning of a word from context. Read carefully and think it over. The second strategy, please have a good control of the linguistic points in the article, i.e. the grammatical points introduced in the module and the modules before. Here we have the comparative and the superlative. The third strategy, please read the sentences each in full. Don't read fragments. in order to get the message embodied in each sentence. The fourth strategy, please try to link the sentences together to get the overall meaning not only along the lines but also between the lines. The fifth strategy, please focus on the idioms of special meaning and usage as shown in the word spot and employ them for paraphrasing and understanding. The sixth strategy, please reread the paragraph again to formulate a summary in the mind. Stop for speculation and then make your decision about this summary. The seventh strategy, for getting the general idea, read fast, employing the above mentioned strategies. If you fail to get it, do it again and again. We call this strategy skimming, which means reading so fast to get the general idea or the main idea. The eighth strategy, use paraphrasing but not translation to digest the ideas and formulate your targeted point, the summary or the main idea. The ninth strategy, focus on the topic sentence, usually the first sentence, to get the main idea. Sometimes the main idea is not there. It is somewhere else in the paragraph. Read, reread, and think. The 10th strategy, please use scanning for locating specific details. Look for the possible answer for the question in hand according to the following plan. First, if the question asks for factual information, look for factual information only, thoughts, ideas, remarks. Second, if the question asks for a number, read fast, looking for numbers only. Third, if the question asks for dates, read fast, looking for dates only. Fourth, if the question asks for names, please read fast, looking for names only. Fifth, if the question asks for incidents or events, please read fast, looking only for incidents or events. Sixth, if the question asks for characteristics of something, read fast, looking for them only. An example on locating the specific details is the exercise below the article, and it is shown for you on the screen. The article of Module 3 has both a title and a subtitle. The title is Amazing Cities, and the subtitle is The Oldest, the Biggest, the Most Mysterious. This article deals with the oldest, the biggest, and the most mysterious cities that can cause amazement and surprise in the way they took part in the development of civilization. The article has 8 paragraphs that fall in 2 sections. The first section includes the first 3 paragraphs. The first 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph talks about the oldest city, which is namely Jericho in the Middle East, and particularly in Palestine. This city was built around 8000 BC. The second paragraph talks about ancient Rome, which was the biggest city at that time. Its population was about or more than 1 million. The third paragraph talks about the most mysterious cities which flourished in the Indus Valley in modern-day Pakistan, known as the secret cities. They were built around 4,500 years ago. They were so advanced that they invented their form of writing and built their complete system of drains and plumbing 1,000 years earlier than the Romans did. Thus, the first 3 paragraphs reflected the subtitle of the article. Now, if we proceed on, we can see something even more amazing and surprising. This section of the article deals with our misconceptions, which means wrong thoughts or beliefs, about a variety of inventions, phenomena, images, and problems. This section includes the last 5 paragraphs. The fourth paragraph deals with the fact that democracy is a very old invention, and it is as old as ancient Athens, which was established in 500 BC. So the misconception that democracy is a modern invention is already corrected by the information in this paragraph. The fifth paragraph shows that having enormous cities in Asia is an old phenomenon and not a modern one. The old cities of Asia have always been bigger than the cities in Europe. In 1450, Peking was the largest city in the world, and it was even bigger than London. Compare the population of both cities at that time. The sixth paragraph is to establish the notion that, is to abolish the notion that tower blocks are a modern invention. In the Middle Ages, buildings were of or over 6 stories. In ancient Rome, some blocks were so high that they attracted people to come and see them. The seventh paragraph corrects the misconception about the wrong image of a medieval city. People have thought that the medieval city was smelly and unhealthy. This is not true. Cities in medieval times used to have many public services, such as what we have now in our own time. These services include bathhouses, drains, and hospitals. The eighth paragraph shows some urban problems in ancient Rome. Those problems included crime, poverty, and traffic congestion, which means heavy traffic on the road. To sum up, we can say that this article presents to us valuable information about the amazing cities in the ancient and medieval times, together with the misconceptions that need to be corrected about the reality of inventions, phenomena, images, services, and problems that we can see and have nowadays. The article shows that all of these are as old as humanity or people living on Earth. Thank you very much for listening.